We talk a lot about the strength of the U.S. economy, and because we're in New York, we tend to talk a lot about New York. But it turns out that growth on the left coast is where much of the story is. And Matt Winkler, Bloomberg News editor-in-chief emeritus, is here to tell us that story, which he's written for the Bloomberg. Welcome back, Matt.
Thank you.
So, Los Angeles.
You bet.
Tell us about it.
Well, Los Angeles is, I guess, for a lot of people, including me, actually, a big surprise, as in it's an economic locomotive. And what people forget is, of course, there's 10 million people in Los Angeles. Okay, that has a lot to do with it. But the second thing is, there are a lot of 21st century jobs in Los Angeles. And that's why personal income in Los Angeles has outpaced personal income in every major city in the country. And it's not stopping either.
So it's not just like a bunch of actors who make a lot of money?
Well, you see, this is what a lot of people think about Los Angeles, that it's entertainment, which has always been good. And of course, the freeways have always been good, and the climate's always good. But and aerospace too, by the way, and even biosciences. But what people forget is Los Angeles today is one of the leaders in healthcare. And that's partly because you've got more research institutions in one place than probably any other metropolis in the country. And what's the industry that is leading every other industry in the 21st century? Healthcare.
Okay, so the mayor is named Garcetti. I think the first Mexican-American mayor, right?
The youngest mayor.
Yeah.
He's fluent in 3 languages.
Yeah.
He's a jazz pianist, and he happens to be a Rhodes Scholar.
He actually was an academic before he went into politics.
And he happens to be by the way, long before the Green Deal, he wrote the ordinances for both commercial buildings and the water bond in Los Angeles. So he's pretty much ahead of the curve.
Well, when you look at the growth in L.A., is he lucky or is he smart?
Well, he would say always better to be lucky than smart. But it takes a smart person to say that. And that's, the convergence of policy and people's preferences. This guy has been really where people have been. For example, he's promoted the minimum wage increase. Los Angeles is really one of the first cities to get to $15 an hour. That'll be next year, 2020. But the other thing is, he cut taxes at the same time. And he would say to you, you can't do that in either party. You can't do those two things in either party. So that's smart.